Hello everybody, and we're gonna get to this real quickly. So pylon 9, gateway at around 11 to 12. If you have the minerals for it. And then we're gonna sneak up here, see what we can see. Try to block the expansion. So this is gonna be again early pressure. Because I can't, I've been trying to do forge fast again and I can't do it. So I'm like, oh. Because it just messes with my timings pretty badly. Because I'm used to doing wave after wave of units. I have no idea what that means, so I gotta assume it's the language. And so I do get a cannon down just to kind of give me a little bit of leeway. Not a lot, just enough. So here comes the 3 zealots. Taking out. I could have let this finish, and I probably should have let this finish. That way I could kind of sneak up here and kind of go after the drones. So that was mistake number 1, is that I just should have let that finish. I was thinking, oh, if I can get it to cancel or snipe it, then yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Mothership core and cannons. So I used 3 zealots in general to take out a whole bunch of areas over here and over here. He used a bunch of roaches, I think 8 roaches for a counterattack, and lost all of them. So back to the shadows. Oh. Yeah. And then I lose all my units there. So as you can see, the drone to probe count is should be just about this. It should be a lot higher for being on 2 bases. And then that should be his cue to get a 3rd. But it's not, so. And here we go with the Warp Prism, 2 Immortals. And then try to get as many sentries as I can. Take out that. Notice, try to see what I can find. I could have snuck right here and took another look, but I didn't. Boy, if he could snipe this one pylon, this would all be pretty much, I'd be around. And then I move my mothership core here to see if there's a 3rd. There's no 3rd. I'm like, okay. And he cancels that. I don't know why. He could have just let that going. Nah, it's committed to that anyway, so look at the upgrades. I'm 1-1. He's 1-1 attack. So while that attack was going, I was getting Colossus out. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Colossus. On top of that, I'm gonna get charged, so that'll help with a little bit of that on top of the get double upgrade, or at least an upgrades on my forge. So I can get up to +2. As you can see, I've lost about 1,100 more. Now, I'm trying to figure out what he has that. Okay, so there's his overseer. So he had no idea my army was kind of stuck in this middle. Which you would automatically assume that that's where that's be. There's the Nydus swarm. Like, oh boy, there's a dot on the map, and it's not an overseer. And this is where this makes it a little hard for me. Try to force field off half the units. Now see, okay, we're gonna go stop right here. Now he did enough damage to where it stopped this production here. Not enough to get any of these structures. He did take out this simulator. Took a bunch of pylons out. And then he should just went home. Because that's all. So let's go right before this battle. Take a look at what we have for units. He's got 22, 23. So they basically, that's his entire giant blob of an army. There I go with the micro and the colossi. His army slowly dwindles. Mine barely kind of dwindles. And then I have good range with the colossus. So he's down to 11 and 6 and 8. That's my cue right there to do an attack. Because then he's got 8 larvae, 7 larvae. I'm pretty sure all that's army. He's got a spire on the way, which is way too late. It's at 22 minutes and he doesn't have a spire at least ready. So I'm gonna wait for the rest of my army to catch up.
Research complete.
So I'm at 2-1. He's only at +2 attack, which isn't good for him. Automatically, I'm gonna get that buffer. At least one of the shots is not. One of the upgrades is invalid to me. Okay, here's mistake number 1 he did. He pulls back his units. So he swings. Saw how he just swing them from here to here. And there I go. It's so weird today. Okay. So he's gonna swing his units around. So he's gonna move his units. Now, had they been stuck here, it would have been, or at least around here, would have been okay. He sticks them right here. It's a bad area. On top of that, he doesn't have enough army to kind of deal with this. So he moved them down. So that automatically I can force field any of those guys off. Reinforce the force fields. Pull back a little bit. I may lose 1 colossi, but as compared to what? Not much. And then these are on the command to move here, not attack. As you see, he's got hydras sitting there. He's kind of infestation pit. He's got a lot of things that aren't doing any good. He's got, so I mean, he can make units. It's just not going to be enough to stop whatever I have here. Top of that, I got this ramp, so I can just keep force fielding in here and just kind of sit my army here and then just kind of attack through there, because then this will all automatically be going down. I'm take out this, just send up the zealots, and then behind it, you know, charge up with the colossi and stalkers and the sentries with almost infinite force fields. Yeah, so Yep. Anyways, hope you enjoyed and have a good day. Bye.